Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing on this Wednesday night? How's everybody's week going? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. We got Game 5 tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers in a crucial Game 5. The series is all tied up at 2. And I would say whoever wins tonight's game is going to have the momentum going back to Toronto. So let's see what happens tonight. Shout out to the folks in the chat real quick. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that sub, hit that subscribe button, hit that keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Let's see how Game 5 plays out, right? Game 5 is going to be really crucial for the rest of the series. After tonight, the series does go back to Toronto. Of course, it would be huge for the Toronto Blue Jays to win tonight, especially going back to Toronto where the final 2 games are at Rogers Center. And it would give the Blue Jays a big home field advantage. And winning 2 out of 3 in LA would be a big deal, of course, for the Blue Jays. But the Dodgers are definitely going to try and do everything they can to win tonight's game, to take a 3-2 lead going back to Toronto. And I'm sure they would love to wrap it up in Game 6. So, we'll see what happens tonight. But, this has been an exciting World Series. It's been a very interesting World Series. I mean, how can we forget Monday night, Game 3, when that game went 18 innings? I don't know how many of you stayed up. I didn't go live for that game, but I certainly stayed up, and I watched it from the 9th inning till the very end. And what a game it was! What a game it was! And last night's game, Game 4, the Blue Jays bats just came through at the right place, right time, and their bullpen was able to take care of business. But let's see what happens tonight with Blake Snell and Trey Yesavage. This is a rematch from Game 1. Neither starter really did much of anything. Really, neither starter was effective. Let's see how both of these guys perform tonight. I know Blake Snell was definitely upset by the way he performed in Game 1. So he's hungry for a much better start, and we'll see how Trey Yesavage does. So tonight, will he pitch better, or will it be another bad outing for him? I mean, Yesavage only went 4 innings in Game 1. Blake Snell only went 5. It was noticeable that both pitchers, their command was off. Nothing was really working for them. And at the end of that night, I mean, we all know what happened in Game 1. The bats just really blew up for the Blue Jays, where they won that game 11-4. And it did also help that the bullpen was able to come through for the Blue Jays too. I think the biggest thing in this series is really it's the bullpen. It's always going to be the pitching, right? No matter in the postseason. And the starting pitching, as I've said before, I give the edge to the Dodgers. But when it comes down to the bullpen, I do think the Blue Jays have the better bullpen. However, the Dodgers bullpen has come through when they needed to, but I still say the Blue Jays bullpen is better. And as far as the bats go, as far as the offense goes, it's just a matter of whose bats come through at the right place, right time. So who comes through in the clutch, who comes through when it truly matters. So I feel like that's how these games have played out so far. But let me know what you all think. And also, do me a favor, folks, real quick. Go vote in the poll. Let me know who takes Game 5. All right, let me know who takes Game 5. And then real quick, let me say what's up to the chat real quick, because I know I got a few people in here, so I don't want to ignore the chat. First person in the building, Katie, what is going on? John, the Beagle Dad, what is up, man? What's going on? Jacob Frederick is in the building. We got Daniel Berry. What's up, dude? How's it going? Who else we got? We got Aiden, the athletic kid, in the building. What's up, Aiden? Who else we got? We got referee in the building. What's up, man? What is up? What is up? And yeah, appreciate all you folks being here. Once again, let's get those likes up. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and you're watching this for the first time. I would greatly appreciate it. Game should start here pretty shortly. Star Spangled Banner, national anthem being sang right now. So it is a packed house in Dodger Stadium. Looks like a beautiful day out there in LA. So it looks like a nice sunny day. I'm excited for this game 5, man. I really am. I'm excited for this game 5. So we'll see how it all plays out. We'll see how it all plays out. And yeah, let me check that. Let me check that poll real quick. Let's see what folks are saying. So far, 6 votes, and most of you are saying that the Blue Jays are going to take Game 5. I mean, all right. I like the votes, but wouldn't honestly surprise me if the Blue Jays take, or not the Blue Jays, but if the Dodgers take this game. Especially after last night's loss. But they're definitely going to come in real hungry. Like I said, national anthem is being said right now, so well, yeah, folks, this is the final week of baseball. Can you believe it? So, Game 6 will be on Friday. No game tomorrow, and if there is a Game 7, that's going to be on Saturday. And so Friday or Saturday could be the last day of baseball for a little while. Of course, we're gonna get into the off season, and the buzz has already started, right? During the off season, especially when it comes to the Yankees. There's already a lot of chatter, a lot of predictions, a lot of wants, a lot of needs. So we'll see how things play out when when the off season comes around. Of course, you got the winter meetings in December. That's going to take place in Orlando. We'll see what comes of that. But yeah, let's hope the rest of the games, though. Let's hope the rest of the World Series we see some really good, exciting games, adrenaline rushing games. So. What's up, Pixelmon? What's going on, man? Good to see you. What's going on? How have you been? How's life treating you? Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, it's I can't, I was just looking at the date too. It's October 29th, and yeah, October 29th. I can't believe, the month of October is almost over. Only 2 more months left for the year 2025 before we start 2026. Gotta love it, man. This time is flying by. You gotta cherish these types of times. What's up, Hank? Hank's joining us from Twitch. He's saying 7-5 Dodgers. But folks in the chat, real quick, drop your predictions in the chat. What do you all got for Trey? What do you all think Trey Yesavage is going to do tonight? What do you all think Blake Snell is going to do tonight? Do these guys have better outings? Who's hitting a home run tonight for both teams? What do you think the final score is going to be? What are you all munching on tonight? What's for dinner tonight? It's Wednesday night. Are you all ordering? Are you all ordering in, or are you all cooking something up? But let me know what your guys' predictions for the score, for home runs, for Trey Yesavage, for Blake Snell. Let me know what you all are predicting for tonight's game. So Hank's saying 7-5, Aiden 7-5 Dodgers. Aiden's saying 12-5 Blue Jays. Okay. Yeah, Macho Man Trey Yesavage, right? Oh yeah. I know that wasn't a good Macho Man impression, but you get what I'm trying to say. But the game should Should be underway here momentarily. I can tell you right now, one thing I am looking forward to in this offseason is not having to listen to John Smoltz. Working a side job tonight in Jersey. I got a grilled chicken meal at Cava in East Brunswick. Okay, I've heard of Cava actually. I think I've heard of Cava. I think I'm familiar with them. What's up, Jared? What's going on, dude? I haven't seen you in a long time. But yeah, it has been a while, man. Hopefully life's treating you well. Yeah, once the World Series is over, once baseball season's over, I'll still go live, to talk about off-season stuff, what I think the Yankees need to do, like some Yankee content. I wanted to save all that stuff for the off-season. Just because there's definitely a lot to talk about, and I figured why not, since November is going to be a pretty dead month for the most part. So I figured it's a good time to go live and just talk some Yankee baseball. So and of course the winter meetings will happen in December in Orlando, and then it's going to go back to being dead again. So yeah, okay. I think we have those out here, referee. I've definitely heard of it now. I think we have those locations out here. I've never actually been. Maybe Flash from the Yes Network. Oh, dude, that would be awesome to get Flaherty. Yeah, Flaherty was let go of his duties as a broadcaster with Yes. So kind of a surprising. I don't want to say kind of, but it was a surprising move. And I think Jeff Nelson was also relieved of his duties too. I was talking with Jason from 161. He was saying that he was let go. That Jeff Nelson was also let go of his duties too. Which that sucks, because I really enjoyed Jeff Nelson in the booth, really. So. But the game should start here momentarily. So it looks like George Springer is not going to be in the lineup. Yeah. Pixelmon says Nelson was boring on the air. In your opinion, I understand. I didn't mind Nelson, honestly, man. I like Nelson. If the Blue Jays were to win the World Series and the Red Sox, Astros, Dodgers, and the Blue Jays will have one ring before the Yankees did in Aaron Boone era. Yeah, well. Jake Boss, what's up, Jake Boss? He's still saying go Yanks. No matter what, he's just like go Yanks. Of course, man. You gotta root for the team no matter what. So good or bad. I know we've seen some disappointing seasons for the Yankees, but I'm still a fan of the team. K. Conan O'Neill is the best tandem. Yeah, I do like David Cohen and Paul O'Neill in the booth for sure, man. I don't, those two guys, I love it when they're in the booth. Joe Girardi too. I like Joe Girardi. Michael K. can retire. I'm sure he's probably thinking about it. I know he hasn't really traveled for a lot of the road games this season when you think about it. So, retirement, I'm sure is something he's probably thinking about, which, I wouldn't blame him. He's been a broadcaster for such a long time. So, at some point, I'm sure he'll probably want to call it quits. What's up, Scotto? Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. The Yanks offseason, I'm looking forward to, man. It'll be interesting to see what direction they're going to head in, because this is going to be one of the most interesting off seasons, in my opinion, for the Yankees, because they have a lot of options. There's a lot of question marks. You heard that Joe Girardi will be doing more on Yes, and that's what's part of the Nelson and Flash Cuts. I got you there, ref. I like Joe Girardi in the booth. I think he's great. Online socials, but who knows? Yeah, sometimes you got to take that stuff with a grain of salt. I'm not saying anything negative about Michael Kay. All I'm saying is that he's been a broadcaster for a really long time, Katie. He hasn't. I know this season he didn't really travel a lot on the road, which I mean, that's fine. I can't say I blame him, but I'm sure it's something that he's probably thinking about. He thought about. I mean, I know he enjoys what he's doing. Yeah, like I said, Michael Kay's been Michael Kay's been around for a long time, so but yeah, the game, like I said, the game should be starting here momentarily. Yeah, he's not. I mean, Michael Kay is not afraid to speak his mind. He doesn't really care who he annoys, or he's not. He makes it known that he's not there to make people happy. So he's gonna say things that people aren't gonna like. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, referee. I mean, how old is Michael Kay? I'm just curious. I mean, he'll be 65 in February. So I mean, I don't want to say he's old, but he's up there in age, right? So got to wonder how much longer he's going to do this for. Yo, what up, Theo? What's going on, man? Shout out to my guy, Theo. Anybody, let me ask this question real quick. Anybody keeping up with any of the other sports? Any hockey, football, baseball? People like Kay have no life. That the travel time away, long season, no life. Look at NFP doing the lives for us. Imagine that every day and flying all over nonstop. Yeah, for sure, referee. I mean, it's a tough job, man. It's a really tough job, But all right, let's pull up the game cast here. The game's about to start. The Blue Jays are about to come to the plate here. All right. Oh, New Jersey Devils. Okay. 8 in a row at home. Nice. I just realized this every World Series since 2017 besides 23 had either the Dodgers or the Astros. Yeah, 17 was Astros and Dodgers. 18, the Dodgers were in it. 19 was the Astros. 20 was the Dodgers. 21 was Astros. 22 was Astros. 23, Astros. 24. Yeah, you're right, Theo. I didn't even think about that. What's up, Ronald? How's it going? Well, we got Blake Snell on the mound for the Dodgers. Got Alan Porter as your home plate umpire. Let's see how Blake Snell does tonight. Let's see if he has a better performance tonight than he did in Game 1. We got Davis Schneider, who's going to lead things off for the Blue Jays. So normally it'd be George Springer, but he's not going to be playing tonight. First pitch from Blake Snell is hit into left field. Looking up, looking back. That ball is gone. And just like that, the Blue Jays are on the board with a leadoff home run by Davis Schneider on the first pitch. And just like that, the Blue Jays take a 1-0 lead. That's one way to start a game. Yeah, he definitely didn't waste any time. Yeah, that was just a pitch right down the middle. Perfect for Schneider to hit that one out of the park. No hesitation there. Out the freaking gate, man. That was Schneider's first home run of the postseason. Well, 1-0 lead now, and that brings Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to the plate. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hits that ball to left field. And that ball is gone. Oh, my God. It's back-to-back home runs here in the top of the first. It's a 2-0 lead. A solo home run from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah, these Blue Jays are hungry. It ain't Blake Snell's night so far. What is going on here in the first inning? This is crazy. So 2-0 game. Just like that, nobody out. Now we got Bo Bichette, who has an 0-1 count. The pitch from Snell. It's line drive, foul ball, 0-2. So no time wasted here by the Blue Jays. They ate their Wheaties this morning. The 0-2. Grounded foul. Still 0-2 to Bo Bichette. Still 0-2 to Bo Bichette as Snell sets here on the 0-2 to pitch. Is in the dirt, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Bo Bichette. Two balls, 2 strikes now to Bo Bichette. I'm not going to be upset either, Theo. Here's the 2-2 from Snell. A swing and a miss, and Bichette strikes out. First strikeout for Blake Snell. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Alejandro Kirk to the plate. Indeed he is, Scotto. Indeed he is. And the first pitch to Kirk is upstairs for ball 1, 1-0. And that is grounded foul, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that is hit into center field. That's going to be a 1-out single for Alejandro Kirk. So Blue Jays offense doing a little bit of work here in the top of the first. Nice, Theo. And here is Dalton Varsho at the plate now with a runner on first, 1 out. First pitch is a grounder. This could be 2. There's 1, and there's 2. An inning-ending double play as the Dodgers are coming off the field here. But we have back-to-back home runs by Davis Schneider and Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and the Blue Jays take a 2-0 lead. And we're going to the bottom of the first, and the fans are celebrating there in Rogers Center. There's a watch party there in Toronto. But before we go to commercial break, I think this is being challenged. So let's see the replay here. Initially, it was a double play, but let's see if Varsho was safe at first. As they are showing the replay here. And it looks like he is safe. I'm going to say he's safe. Yeah, it looks like it happened at the same time, so yep, the runner is safe, folks. So Varsho will be safe. It is 2 outs now. So the call's been overturned. So top of the first still going. So top of the first is still going to continue. And this brings Ernie Clement to the plate now. First pitch is outside, ball 1, 1-0. What's up, Joseph? Good to see you, man. I've been good, man. Just been busy, you know. And Snell throws over to first to check on Varsho. So it is 1-0 to Clement with 2 outs. Runner on first. The Blue Jays have a 2-0 lead as Snell sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. And there goes Varsho, and he is thrown out. Good throw there by Will Smith to get the final out. Now we're going to the bottom of the first. Are they going to try and challenge this now? Let's see the replay. Ooh, he might be safe. Let's see if they challenge it. Like number 18, I appreciate you, Joseph. Thank you. Well, it looks like this play is being challenged. I think from that replay, I think Varsho was safe. Yeah, Snell's about to. Blue Jays or the Dodgers are not. Their job is not done yet. It's so close, but I wouldn't be surprised if this gets overturned. Oh, the runner's out. Okay, well, the runner is out. So we're going to the bottom of the first. It's official. And the Dodgers bats will be coming up. It'll be Ohtani, Will Smith, Mookie Betts. So we are in a commercial break. Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that sub. Keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. We are in a commercial break. So pretty interesting first inning. Back-to-back home runs from Davis Schneider and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a couple of challenges by the Blue Jays. They were 1 of 2, so they only have 1 challenge left. They tried challenging for the just now on the stolen base, potential stolen base there by Varsho, but he was thrown out, so that call was upheld. So we'll see what else happens in tonight's game. So tonight's game off to a good start, off to an interesting start. So let's see what the Dodgers do here in the bottom of the first when the game gets back. And it looks like let's check that poll. 17 votes so far, and 65% of you are saying that the Blue Jays are going to win. So a lot of folks are feeling confident with the Blue Jays. But the Dodgers bats, man, they gotta get to work here. Got to get to work. It's got and guys like Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts definitely needs to step up. He hasn't been having the greatest of postseasons. Ohtani definitely needs to step up in tonight's game. He's been all right, but Betts is one guy for sure who absolutely needs to step up. I'm surprised with his postseason performance so far. He hasn't really been very effective. But we are back to the game. Let me pull up the game cast here real quick. So Ohtani, Smith, Betts at the top of the order. In the middle of the order will be Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, Tommy Edman. And the bottom of the order will be Max Muncy, Kike Hernandez, and Alex Call. So no Andy Pages tonight for the Dodgers. And here's Trey Yesavage on the mound for the Blue Jays. And Yesavage sets here on the first pitch against Ohtani, and that is low for ball one, 1-0. So Ohtani 6 for 15 in the World Series. I take back what I said. I said he was all right, but he's been decent. He's been more beyond decent. He's been really good. 1-1 now to Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss, 1-2. You're funny, Pixelmon. That would be pretty cool, Beagle. Schneider Swain? That would be pretty cool. So 1-2 here to Shohei Ohtani as Yesavage sets here on the 1-2. And a pitch. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. That's a 2-2 count. As Yesavage sets here on the 2-2, the pitch is grounded foul. And let's not bring up certain names. No politics, please. Thank you. Funny, but here's another 2-2 pitch. And right back to Yesavage as he bobbles it and tosses it to first to get Ohtani out. So first out here in the bottom of the first. That vertical release point from Yesavage, 7.1 feet. MLB average is 5.8 feet. That is insane. Yeah, that is insane. All right, here is Will Smith batting second. Let's see what he does in his first at bat. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. As Yesavage sets here on the 0-1 to pitch. And that ball's hit into left field, but not deep enough. And Schneider makes the catch. Smith just misses it. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Mookie Betts to the plate now. And Yesavage sets here on the first pitch. It is a strike to Betts, 0-1. Aiden, I'm not really rooting for any team. I just want to see a good World Series, man. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2 now to Mookie Betts. What's up, slow burner? Yeah, that would be pretty bad. I'll pick some on. And a swing and a miss, and Betts strikes out. A 1-2-3 inning for Yesavage. And we're going to the top of the second. And the Blue Jays have a 2-0 lead, so nothing from the Dodgers bats, and we are going to a commercial break. I'm going to take a quick break myself. I will be right back, folks. Don't go away. All right, we are back to the game. Top of the second. Here is Ernie Clement leading things off here in the top of the second. And there's a grounder to Mookie Betts, who fields it, throws over to first, and gets Clement out for the first out of the inning. Hey, we got Brooklyn in the house. What's up, Susan? Nice, Joseph. Oh, I appreciate it, Aiden. I don't know, man. Hey, if anybody, and there's a base hit for Addison Barger. There's a single for him, so a 1-out single for Barger. It'd be pretty cool to be a play-by-play commentator, man. So that'd be pretty awesome if somebody out there was watching and was like, "Hey, we want this guy to be our to do some play-by-play." So if anybody out there is watching, if you need somebody, let me know. And here is IKF at the plate as he takes ball one. First base umpire said he did not go. What's up, Susan? How's life, Susan? How are you? Still seeing a lot of Broadway shows. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to IKF. Susan says, I really don't care who wins. Hate them both. I understand. Snell sets here on the 1-1. The pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 is in there for a strike. Got him with the curveball. Count is even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to IKF. So we have 1 out here in the top of the second. Runner on first. 2 balls, 2 strikes to IKF. Blue Jays leading 2-0 in Game 5 of the World Series. And that ball is hit into right field. Teoscar Hernandez running in, makes the catch in foul territory for out number 2 as Barger gets back to first. What's up, Petruzzi? Yeah, no, I was definitely going to stream tonight. I didn't stream the last 2 games. I wanted to stream tonight for sure. But what's up, Petruzzi? How you been? I appreciate it, Joseph. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I said, man, if there's anybody out there watching, maybe they're secretly watching for all I know. If y'all need somebody, I'm your guy. Let me know. Beetlejuice and the Queen of Versailles. Okay, Susan, that's cool. Good shows, I'm assuming. So it's 0-1 to Jimenez. Oh, swing and a miss, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes now to Jimenez. Runner on first, 2 outs. Blue Jays leading 2-0. Snell sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Jimenez strikes out swinging. And just like that, we're going to the bottom of the second here, folks. Blue Jays still leading 2-0. Let's see if the Dodgers bats can come through. They're going to have Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, and Tommy Edman coming up. And we got another commercial break. Appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that sub. Keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. Hopefully everybody is enjoying their Wednesday night. Hopefully you're enjoying your week. Hopefully you're enjoying the final days of February. Or in February. I'm jumping way ahead. October. You can tell how tired I am. But enjoying the last couple days of October. So yeah, I didn't know they made Beetlejuice into a show. That's pretty cool. Based on a true story. Beetlejuice was just fun. Yeah, I would think Beetlejuice would be fun, man. For sure would assume that. No doubt. Yeah, I know. I'm jumping ahead to February because I want the 2026 regular season to start already. Oh man. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the Dodgers do in the bottom of the second. Yeah, this offseason, I'm probably going to watch a little bit of football. I haven't really been tuning into the football season that much. I'll be honest with you. I know all you guys and gals have heard me talk about football, and I'm just not into it as much as I used to be. Yo, what's up, TC Steels? What's going on, dude? TC's in the building. What's up, man? Shout out to TC. Miss you too, bro. Miss you too, man. I wish the circumstances in the World Series this postseason would be different, but unfortunately not the case. You hope Hal's getting his checkbook out? One would hope. One would hope. But anyway. And we got Trey Yesavage back on the mound. Freddie Freeman will start things off here in the bottom of the second. He has an 0-1 count against him as Yesavage sets here on the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Freddie Freeman. Yeah, New York football isn't great, that's for sure, Joseph. But I don't know, man. I even when the New York football teams are playing bad, I watch other games too. But I'm just not into it like I used to be. As Freeman fouls off that pitch. Yeah, Scadaboo's injury was disgusting. Oh, my God. That was nasty. Poor guy. He plays his heart out, too. That's what I like about him. The 0-2 upstairs, 1-2. Oh, I'm sure, TC. Especially where you live. I'm sure that's a thing. Yesavage sets here on the 1-2 to pitch. And Freeman hits that foul. Still 1-2. Yesavage sets another 1-2. Ball's inside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Freddie Freeman. Yesavage sets the 2-2. Freeman fouls that one. Still 2-2 to Freddie Freeman. It's all. I mean, what are you gonna do, Frederick? Unfortunately, these things happen, man. Injuries are a part of sports, and it sucks. Here's another 2-2, and Freeman strikes out swinging. Second strikeout from Yesavage. Got him with the splitter. Yeah, we got fans from all over the country there, Joseph. No doubt. Freezing in New York. Yeah, we actually had, it was actually freezing for us here last night. There's Susan. We actually had a freeze warning last night. So yeah, it felt like winter, which I am not ready for, and I'm not looking forward to it. Hey, we got Miss 1000 in the building. What's up there, Margaret? How have you been? How's life treating you? It's 1-1 here to Teoscar Hernandez. I mean, TC, the answer to your question, it's gonna really be contingent on Hal Steinbrenner. There's a check swing foul, 1-2 to Teoscar now. It's gonna depend on Hal Steinbrenner, how much he's willing to spend. It's gonna be contingent on Hal and what he gives Cashman permission to do, honestly. So, I would think Cashman would want to do everything that he can to improve this team, right? And not to mention after 2026, his contract is up. His contract expires. And back-to-back strikeouts here from Yesavage. He is in savage mode right now. That is his third strikeout as Teoscar Hernandez strikes out. And the first pitch to Tommy Edman is ball 1-0. Oh, you were in Ireland? That's cool. How was Ireland? Let me know. My niece went there with her high school band earlier in the year, and she really enjoyed it. It looks like a very beautiful country. I loved some of the pictures that she showed me. TC says pitching staff is in trouble to start the season. Offense is a disaster in the starting lineup. Well, the Yankees definitely have some work to do in the offseason. There's no question about that. As Edman fouls that pitch off, it's 1-2 now to Tommy Edman. Oh, swing and a miss. And Yesavage strikes out the side. Another 1-2-3 inning. And just like that, folks, we're going to the top of the third. Blue Jays still leading 2-0. We're in a commercial break. And I'm going to take another break myself. I will be right back, folks. Don't go away. All right, we're back. Margaret says, beautiful country, lots of pints and partying. Sounds about right. Susan says, Hal's going to keep his wallet tightly shut no matter what. He's not George, and to him, the Yankees are basically profit and loss. Yeah, it's going to be up to him, really. Yeah, Dodgers. Yeah, so far, I mean, Savage is Yesavage is in Savage mode, no doubt. All right, let's get back to the game here. So, top of the third. We'll begin as Davis Schneider will start things off here in the top of the third. He had the leadoff home run that got the Dodgers or the Blue Jays initially on the board on the first pitch. It's 1-0 right now to Schneider. 2 balls, no strikes now to Schneider. So 2 balls, no strikes to David Schneider as Snell sets here on the 2-0 to pitch. Foul ball, 2-1. Pitch is outside. 3 balls, 1 strike now to David Schneider as he calls time. All right, and moderators, if you don't mind, please. 3-2 now to David Schneider. And the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. And Schneider strikes out for the first out. And that is Snell's 3rd strikeout of the night. We got Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who got the other solo home run that gave the Blue Jays a 2-0 lead. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch from Snell. Oh, swing and a miss. Got him with the changeup, 1-1. And the 1-1 in the dirt, 2-1. So 2-1, 3-1 now to Vladdy. 3 balls, 1 strike. There's ball 4, and Guerrero Jr. draws a walk. So a 1-out walk to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah, moderators, if you don't mind handling the bot in the chat, please. I would greatly appreciate it. And first pitch to Bo Bichette is a grounder. This could be 2. Oh, They get Vladdy out at second. It was a bad throw from Betts, which that was an easy double play, but a bad throw from Betts only resulted in getting out Vladimir Guerrero Jr. out at second, as Tommy Edman had to reach for that one. And here's Alejandro Kirk with 2 outs, runner on first. He swings and misses on the first pitch, 0-1. The 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. The 0-2. Upstairs, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And Kirk gets a piece of it, so he's still staying alive. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Alejandro Kirk with 2 outs. Runner on first here in the top of the third. The 1-2 in the dirt, blocked by Smith. And Bichette will stay put at first. Still, it's a 2-2 count now to Kirk. As Bichette takes his lead at first. The pitch from Snell is a foul ball. Still 2-2. Snell sets. The 2-2. A swing and a miss. And that is the third out. We're going to the bottom of the third. The Blue Jays still leading 2-0 here in Game 5 of the World Series. Dodgers bats will be coming up. It'll be the bottom of the order. Max Muncy, Kike Hernandez, and Call. So the Dodgers still don't have a hit yet in tonight's game, so they're still looking for their first hit. The Blue Jays have 4 hits on 2 runs. Well, we are in a commercial break, folks. Appreciate everybody being here. Let's get those likes up. Let's try to get as many likes. Let's try to get to 50 likes if we can. That would really help. That the likes really does help out the live stream, helps with the YouTube algorithms. And it looks like we got 25 votes, and 76% of you said that the Blue Jays are going to take Game 5. Yeah, Blue Jays take Game 5, man. That would be huge going back to Toronto. Like I said earlier, no game tomorrow. Game 6 will be on Friday night, and that's Halloween night. So we'll see. We'll see how that game plays out. But first, we got to see who wins tonight's game. This is a crucial Game 5 here. Well, yeah, Dodgers bats need to figure out Trey Yesavage. Yesavage so far, pitching a good game. 4 strikeouts, no walks, has not given up any hits, no runs. So let's see what the bottom of the order does. All right, looks like we are back to the game here. Bottom of the third, about to start. So here is Max Muncy leading things off. He takes strike one. It is 0-1 to Max Muncy. As Yesavage sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Inside 1-1. Pitch is fouled. 1-2 now to Max Muncy. As Yesavage sets here on the 1-2 to pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Yesavage, or to Max Muncy. Pitch is in the dirt, full count now. 3-2. Oh, and he strikes out Muncy. Struck him out looking. Max Muncy thought it was ball 4. And he's not happy with that call. Let's see the replay here. Yeah, it looked like it got him like right on the edge of the line, but I understand where Muncy was coming from. Got him with that slider. Yeah, Muncy was not happy with that call. But first out of the inning. And a swing and a miss to Kike Hernandez. Five straight strikeouts is most by a rookie start in a World Series game. Pretty impressive. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is low. 1-1 now to Kike. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Kike. The 2-1. And Kike hits that ball deep into left field. And that ball is gone! A solo home run by Kike Hernandez. And just like that, the Dodgers are on the board. 2-1. And here is Call at the plate. It's 1-0. Takes a strike now, 1-1. As Yesavage sets here on the 1-1 to pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him with the slider. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Call. As Yesavage sets here on the 1-2 to pitch. Pitch is low for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. So Call. And Call hits that ball into center field. Varsho running back, still running back, makes the catch for out number 2. And we have Shohei Ohtani now coming to the plate. We're back to the top of the order for the Dodgers as Yesavage sets here against Ohtani. The first pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Ohtani 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Yesavage sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. There's a strike, 1-1. Got him with the splitter. The 1-1. Ball 2 to Shohei Ohtani, 2-1 now. The 2-1. That pitch is fouled off, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Dodgers got on the board here on a Kike Hernandez solo home run. Toronto now leading 2-1. Here's the 2-2. Oh, swing and a miss, and Ohtani strikes out. And we are now going to the top of the 4th. Dodgers still leading, or Blue Jays still leading 2-1. Going into the top of the 4th, Varsho, Clement, and Barger will be due up. And we are in another commercial break. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all very much. Let's get those likes up. Let's try to get as many likes as we can. 50 would be awesome. Love to get 50. But hopefully everybody's enjoying their evening. Everybody's having a great night. Let's hope tonight's game is not an 18-inning one. My guess probably not. Those types of games are very rare. Alan Evangelista, what's up, man? He says if ever Toronto win their 3rd World Series title, they will most certainly brag and rub it in our faces all throughout next season. So is that all you want to happen? I mean, I hear you. Yeah, I mean they'll brag for sure. You know, the fans are gonna brag, but you know it's a big deal though. I mean, for them to win a World Series, especially against the Dodgers, right? I mean, the Dodgers were heavily favored even before the season even began. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think that, you know, I would say they would have every right to brag, but I get what you're saying. Well, let's see if the Dodgers, I mean, I know they're going to try and repeat champs, go back to back. I mean, last time a team went back to back was the Yankees. But Yankees went on a three-peat. They went 98, 99, 2000. You know, so you know, Dodgers trying to create their own legacy right now. So, you know, they definitely have something to prove. But it'd be huge if the Blue Jays won, though. Honestly, that would be a big deal. And it's not like the Blue Jays are a bad team. I mean, they're a good team. The team is Blue Jays they're a legit team. So All right, let's get back to the game. Here's Blake Snell facing Golson Varsho, who's 0 for 1. He takes a strike. Snell sets here on the 0-1. The pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2 now to Varsho. Yeah, Yankees did a hat trick. I most certainly think that won't be replaced, especially if Toronto won it all. I mean, you know, it's hard to do, man. It's hard to do a three-peat. Not many sports teams in history have done it. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Snell sets here against Varsho. The 2-2 is hit into right field. Teoscar Hernandez running on edge. Cannot make the diving catch. Varsho is going to go 3. And it is a leadoff triple here in the top of the 4th for Varsho. As Teoscar Hernandez tried making a diving catch, but could not make the catch. The ball goes past him, goes to right field to the wall. And just like that, it's a triple for Varsho. Definitely would have. That would have been a hard play to make. If he made that play, I would have been very impressed. But here's Ernie Clement now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. So runner on third, nobody out. Blue Jays leading 2-1 here in the top of the 4th. As Snell sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that is hit into center field. And the catch is made. Tag it up as Varsho, and he will score on a sac fly. It is now a 3-1 game. So Blue Jays get another run. They are now leading 3-1 here against the Dodgers in Game 5 of the World Series. First pitch to Barger is a ball, 1-0. Addison Barger 1 for 1 in tonight's game. Two 2-0 now to Barger. Not gonna lie, I really like this guy Barger though. He's got a great bat. Guy, I mean, he could hit, he could run, he could field. Barger's a good player, man. The 2-0. That is it there. First strike, 2-1. Got him with the curveball. What's up, Robert? What's going on, buddy? What's up, CT? The 2-1, 3-1. CT Cards is in the building. What's up, CT? We got IKF waiting on deck. Here's the 3-1. That's a foul ball. Full count now to Barger. Just chilling and watching the game. I hear you, CT. CT, who are you rooting for? I know your dad's a Dodgers fan. Are you also rooting for the Dodgers too? Snell sets here on the 3-2. The pitch. Ball 4, and Barger will take first base. A 1-out walk to Barger. And that'll bring IKF to the plate. CT says Dodgers down with the Jays. I gotcha. And here is IKF at the plate. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. And that is a foul ball. 0-2 now to IKF. No balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, for real, CT. Snell sets here on the 0-2, the pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. First base umpire said he did go around as IKF strikes out for the second out of the inning. That is Blake Snell's 5th strikeout of the game. And that'll bring Andres Jimenez to the plate now. No doubt about it, Robert. No doubt about it. Swing and a miss to Jimenez. Strike 1. As Snell sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Jimenez. The 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jimenez with 2 outs. Runner on first. Blue Jays have a 3-1 lead here in the top of the 4th. Snell trying to get out of this inning. He's at 65 pitches right now. Dodgers fans are on their feet. As Snell sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. Third base umpire said he did go around. That is the 6th strikeout for Blake Snell. And we are going to the bottom of the 4th. The Blue Jays do get another run on a sac fly. 3-1 game now. Will Smith, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman will be due up. Joseph RC says, you're halfway to 50 likes now, coach. Let's go. So we're at 25. Let's see if we can get 25 more. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for hanging out on this Wednesday night. I hope you're all having a good night, having a good week, enjoying the last couple of days of October. I can't believe 2025, man. It's this year has gone by really fast. I don't even know what to. I didn't even know what to think. I mean, 2025 has been an interesting year. I'm not even talking just in baseball. I'm just talking just life in general. Just 2025 has been an interesting year, but it's gone by really fast. 26 is going to be here before you know it. I can't wait for it, honestly. I'm ready for a new year. I am. Just curious to see what 2026 is going to bring us. Robert giving us an interesting stat here. Says 69 to 70% of the teams that win Game 5 in the World Series end up winning the Classic. Yeah, I mean, Game 5. Game 5 is crucial. It's definitely crucial. If the Blue Jays win, that's going to be huge, especially going back to Toronto for Game 6 and 7. If Game 7 is if it's necessary, but still plenty of baseball to be played. It was fast, 100-something games for sure. Yeah, if you're counting the spring training games too, right? No doubt. All right, looks like we are back to the game. We're talking with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers manager, as Yesavage is back on the mound. He's facing Will Smith, who takes strike one. Smith is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. As Yesavage sets. Oh! As Smith gets out of the way of that pitch. It's 1-1. I really hate these in-game interviews. As Smith fouls off that pitch, or swings and misses, it's 1-2. Oh, swing and a miss, and Smith strikes out. That is the 7th strikeout for Yesavage. Yeah, he was, Joseph. He was definitely a pest. Here's Mookie Betts, swings and misses, 0-1. So Yesavage has had 34 strikeouts this postseason. That's pretty good, man. I mean, that is awesome. There's strike 2 to Mookie Betts, who's 0 for 1. So Yesavage struck out 7 of his last 9 batters. Only gave up the 1 run on a Kike Hernandez solo home run as Yesavage sets here on the 1-2 to pitch. And he struck him out. That is the 8th strikeout for Trey Yesavage. He is on a roll tonight, man. This is a much better start for him in this Game 5 so far. And Freddie Freeman now coming to the plate. Yeah, Yesavage is locked in, man. He is not playing around. And Freeman swings and misses, 0-1. So Freeman is 0 for 1 tonight. As Yesavage sets here on the 0-1 to pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, 0-2. Let's see if Yesavage strikes out the side here. Looking for his 9th strikeout of the game. The 0-2. Oh, and that hits Freeman. So Freeman will take first base. The inning is still alive, and that'll bring Teoscar Hernandez to the plate. Here is Teoscar Hernandez with a runner on first, 2 outs. Yesavage sets. The first pitch is a grounder, and Jimenez fields it. Attempts to throw, but it was a bad one, and runners will be safe. There'll be runners on first and second. Tying run is at first base for the Dodgers. So first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. And they're going to rule that as a single. So it's a single for Hernandez. And here is Tommy Edman, who's 0 for 1. And first pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Good stop there by Kirk. 1-0 to Tommy Edman. So first real jam for Yesavage in tonight's game. So in postseason, with runners in scoring position, the Dodgers are hitting 210. During the regular season, it was 277. It looks like Kirk is out there talking with Yesavage. A little small meeting there on the mound. All right, we're back to the game. Yesavage sets here on the 1-0 to Edman. The pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. 1-1. Got him with the slider. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Tommy Edman. And Edman pops that one up in the infield. Jimenez calls it off, makes the catch for out number 3. Yesavage gets himself out of a jam. And we are going to the top of the 5th here, folks. We're going to a commercial break. I'm going to take another break myself. I will be right back, folks. right, we're back here, folks. Top of the fifth about to start. Looks like a beautiful night there in LA. That sky looks amazing right now. As Schneider hits that ball into right field, Teoscar Hernandez making a run. Foul territory, but it's a foul ball as the ball goes into the stands. As Hernandez ran out of real estate, it is 0-1 now to David Schneider, who's 1 for 2 in tonight's game. What's up, Railbird? Yeah, it's certainly looking that way, man. I mean, Blue Jays are hungry. They're trying to have that Cinderella story, you know? If you asked anybody in the beginning of the season, will the Blue Jays be in the World Series? I'm sure everybody would have said no way. It's 1-1 now to Davis Schneider. The 1-1. Ooh, swing and a miss. Got him with the slider. 1-2. Yeah, probably. Jake says, what's up, Jake? He says, it looks like James Rowson isn't going anywhere. Nope, he's not, man. As of right now, the 1-2 is in the dirt, 2-2. Yeah, the Twins hired got their new manager, and Shelton. And first base umpire said he did not go. It is a full count. Blake Snell not happy with that call. Let's see the replay here. Ooh, that was close, man. I don't know. They might have gotten away with one. There's ball 4, and Schneider will take first base. So a leadoff walk here in the top of the 5th. Yeah, I appreciate you checking in there, Railbird. How's life, man? How's everything going? Hopefully everything is going well for you. Here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. Snell throws over to first on a pickoff attempt as Schneider gets back. Snell sets here against Guerrero Jr. There's a strike, 0-1. Got him with the changeup. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting .400 with a couple of home runs, 3 RBIs in this World Series. As Snell sets here on the 0-1, the pitch. Fouls it off, 0-2. He's your Vladdy. Snell sets here on the 0-2. The pitch. There's a grounder. This could be 2. There's 1. And there's 2. Double play here. Started by Snell. It was a grounder. Hit right back to Snell. So an easy double play. Just like that. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And that's going to bring Bo Bichette to the plate. So let's see what Bo Bichette does here with 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. He takes ball 1. Snell right now at 76 pitches. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Bichette. Oh, your broadcast had a pop-up saying that? That's funny. The 1-1. And Bichette hits that ball to left field. And Kike Hernandez is right there to make the play. Actually, that was Call that made the catch. Sorry. Well, we're going to the bottom of the 5th now. And it'll be Muncy, Hernandez, and Call due up. So the bottom of the order coming up for the Dodgers. So let's see if the Dodgers bats can tie this game up. They're down 3-1. Appreciate everybody being here. Let's get those likes up, folks. If you haven't hit the like button yet, let's get those likes up. Let's check the votes here. We got 35 votes, and 74% of you said that the Blue Jays are going to win, that they're going to take Game 5. Let's check the likes here. Let's see how many likes we got on the live stream so far. So we got 26 likes. I appreciate it. Let's try to get to 50 likes if we can. Did you know that? Yeah, Chua. I saw that they hired Craig Albernaz as their new manager. Yeah, man. What do you think of their hire there, Chua? You're happy with that hire? Bottom of the 5th will be coming up. So far, Yesavage doing his job. Four innings pitched so far, struck out 8, only gave up the 1 run on 2 hits. So we'll see what he does in the bottom of the 5th. There's still a lot of game left. So I mean, it's still not out of reach for the Dodgers to make some sort of comeback. All right, let's get back to the game. Bottom of the lineup coming up here in the bottom of the 5th for the Dodgers. Muncy takes ball 1. Muncy is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Gotcha, Chua. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike here to Max Muncy as Yesavage sets here on the 1-1 to pitch. In the dirt, 2 balls, 1 strike now. As Yesavage sets here on the 2-1, the pitch is a line drive foul ball, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Max Muncy. And there's a grounder. Hits IKF, throws it to Yesavage for out number 1. That was almost close. And here is Kike Hernandez coming to the plate. Got the Dodgers on the board on that solo home run. Let's see what he does in this inning, in this at-bat. As Yesavage sets, here's the pitch in the dirt, 1-0. That's cool, Chua. As Yesavage sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is foul back, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike now to Kike Hernandez. As Yesavage sets here on the 1-1, the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, 1-2. Kike Hernandez calls time. The 1-2. A swing and a miss, and Hernandez strikes out swinging. The 9th strikeout for Trey Yesavage. And that is the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring Alex Call to the plate. First pitch to Call is ball 1. Call is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. As Yesavage sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is popped up, foul territory. Kirk running back, but ball is in the stands, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Alex Call. The 1-1, 1-2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Alex Call. As Yesavage sets here on the 1-2, the pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Call. Got Shohei Ohtani waiting on deck. Yesavage sets the 2-2. Upstairs, full count now to Alex Call. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Did he go? Yes, he did. As Call strikes out. That is the 10th strikeout for Yesavage. And we're going to the top of the 6th. We're going to a commercial break. Top of the 6th will be coming up. Blue Jays still leading 3-1. I'm going to take another quick break. Make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll be right back. right, sorry, folks. I'm back. It's the top of the sixth. Alejandro Kirk leading things off here in the top of the sixth for the Blue Jays. Blake Snell's back on the mound. Here's the 2-0 from Blake Snell. Is in there for a strike, 2-1. Oh, swing and a miss, 2-2 now to Kirk. Snell sets the 2-2 inside, full count. Line drive. Oh, what a play by Muncy. Throws over to first and gets Kirk out. Nice play there by Max Muncy. So one out here in the top of the sixth. That'll bring Dalton Varsho to the plate. And here's ball one to Dalton Varsho. As Snell sets here on the 1-0, the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, 1-1. Varsho is 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Snell with 86 pitches. 2-1 now to Varsho. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2-1. 3-1 now. The 3-1. There's a strike. Got him on that outside corner. Got him with the slider. It's a full count now to Varsho. And Varsho hits that ball to right field. Teoscar Hernandez is right there. Makes the catch for out number 2. And here is Ernie Clement. Swings and misses on the first pitch, 0-1. Clement is 0 for 1 tonight. As Snell sets here on the 0-1, the pitch is a grounder. Oh, what a play by Freeman. He'll take it himself. Steps on the bag for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Blake Snell. Nice little scoop there from Freddie Freeman as he steps on the bag. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th here, folks. Ohtani, Smith, and Betts will be coming up. So top of the order coming up for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The game is still 3-1, so still some time left. Dodgers are not far off from trying to make a comeback. They're only down by 2. But Yesavage is certainly holding his own in tonight's game. Blake Snell is having a bit of a better performance himself. Despite giving up the 3 runs, yes, he walked 3 batters, struck out 6 on 5 hits. Snell is at 92 pitches. I would imagine he will be back out. I'm sure Dave Roberts would want him to pitch, try to pitch 7 innings. And Yesavage right now is at 77 pitches. His pitch count right now is still really good. So we'll see what Yesavage does here in the bottom of the 6th. Let's get those likes up, folks. Let's get those likes up. Let's check the poll here real quick. Let's see how many people voted in the poll so far. So it looks like 38 votes and 74% of you said that the Blue Jays are going to take Game 5. So far, they have a 3-1 lead. Let's see how many likes we got on the live stream. We got 30 likes on the live stream. Thank you all very much. Let's try to get to 50 likes if we can. We are 20 likes away from 50. Hey, what's up, Desiree? What's going on? What's going on, Desiree? Good to see you. Robert Boom is in the building. He says time for a crooked number. What's going on? Appreciate everybody being here. All right, let's get back to the game. So here's Yesavage is back on the mound. He's facing Ohtani. Ohtani is 0 for 2 tonight. It's 1-0 here to Shohei Ohtani. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Thank you so much, Desiree. Yeah, I had a good birthday. Thank you so much. It was a good one. It was nice. It was really, really nice. And swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Shohei Ohtani. Hopefully everything is well with you, Desiree. One, two. Ohtani hits that ball to right field. Oh, what a play there by Barger. Takes a hit away from Ohtani. Blue Jays defense showing up. What a diving catch there by Barger. First out of the inning. Barger bailing out Yesavage there. Here's Will Smith. He's 0 for 2. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Oh, swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, swing and a miss. 11 strikeouts for Trey Yesavage. He is in the zone. The man is living up to his last name. And first pitch to Mookie Betts, 0-1. Betts is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Oh, 2 to Mookie Betts. Got him with the slider. 1 and 2 now to Mookie Betts. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Mookie Betts. We got Freddie Freeman waiting on deck. Game 6 will be on Friday night. No game tomorrow. As Yesavage sets here on the 2-2 to pitch. It's a grounder. Clement fields it, throws over to first. 0-1-2-3 inning for Yesavage. And Yesavage just putting on a clinic tonight, man. The Blue Jays bats are just, or not the Blue Jays, the Dodgers bats are just frozen, man. They are ice cold tonight. So far, top of the 7th coming up. Dodgers still leading 3-1, or Blue Jays still leading 3-1. So no answer from the Dodgers bats tonight, as Yesavage is putting on a clinic. A much better outing from Yesavage tonight compared to Game 1. Don't jinx Toronto. Yeah, well. Going to sleep. The top of the 6th is coming up. I believe so, Robert. Bro, I appreciate everybody being here. Once again, let's get those likes up. Appreciate all the support that you all give to the channel. Yeah, I got you, Beagle. Yeah, we actually had it was freezing for us here last night. It was freezing. It felt like winter weather, man. We just got a preview of winter. Although today during the day was the weather was nice. I don't know what the evening is supposed to look like, but hopefully it's nothing like last night. Last night was just freezing, man. The top of the 7th will be coming up. Barger, IKF, and Jimenez will be due up. I'd imagine Blake Snell will be back on the mound. Try to get through 7. Yeah, well, I know hurricane season Florida never fails. It's inevitable. All right, let's get back to the game. Blake Snell is back on the mound. He's facing Addison Barger, who takes ball 1. Barger is 1 for 1 in tonight's game. It is 1-0 to Addison Barger. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. 2-1 now to Barger. The 2-1. is popped up. Foul territory, out of play. Count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dodgers offense last 26 innings, 165 average, 4 runs, 25 strikeouts. Here's the 2-2. It's a grounder and passes Max Muncy. And it's going to be a single for Addison Barger. He's 2 for 2 tonight. So Barger leading things off here in the top of the 7th with a single. And that's going to bring IKF to the plate. And a pitch from Snell. IKF shows bunt, but it's ball 1. IKF 0 for 2 tonight. Has not had a hit in this World Series. He is 0 for 14. The 1-0 shows bunt again. Foul ball. 1-1. Snell sets here on the 1-1. The pitch shows bunt again. There's strike 2, 1-2 now to IKF. Snell at 100 pitches in tonight's game as he sets on the 1-2, throws over to check on Barger. First throw over. The 1-2. 2-2 blocked by Smith. Doesn't know where the ball is. And Barger takes advantage and takes second base. So a wild pitch from Blake Snell. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to IKF. Runner on second now with nobody out. The 2-2 in the dirt. Full count blocked by Smith. Barger will stay put at second base. Got Henriquez warming up in the Dodgers bullpen. The 3-2. There's a grounder. Betts fields it, throws over to first, and gets IKF out. IKF now 0 for 15 in this World Series. Barger will stay put at second base. Yeah, thanks, Shua. Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. It was good. I enjoyed my birthday. Last year in my 30s. Can you believe it? And here's Andres Jimenez, who's 0 for 2, swing and a miss, 0-1. Jimenez has struck out twice tonight. Snell sets on the 0-1 to pitch. Upstairs, 1-1. The 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Got Davis Schneider waiting on deck. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Snell at 106 pitches. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Jimenez. Oh, snap. We got Chef Nick in the building. Shout out to the chef, man. What are you cooking up tonight, man? Good to see you there, chef. How's life treating you? Shout out to the chef. What up? What is up, man? Oh, you're going to be 30 years old, Shua? 2-2 count here to Jimenez as Snell sets. The 2-2 is grounded foul. All right, 30 years old. Cool, dude. Another 2-2 pitch coming up. Here it is. And Barger was off base. Will Smith throws to second. Barger safely gets back. It's a full count now to Jimenez. Three balls, 2 strikes to Jimenez as Snell sets the 3-2. It's ball 4. So runners on first and second with Davis Schneider coming to the plate. Here comes the pitching coach for the Dodgers to talk with Blake Snell. Snell is at 110 pitches. I thought they were going to take him out, honestly. Gotcha, Chua. I think they want Snell to try to get out of the 7th inning. So the meeting is over on the mound. We're going to get back to the game. Davis Schneider coming to the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting on deck. Yes, Snell, I know, would be happy to get a double play here to get out of this inning. First pitch is a strike to Schneider, 0-1. What's up, Yankees country? What's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. What's up? Yo 1, 0-2. Got him with the changeup. No balls, 2 strikes here to Schneider. So runners on first and second, top of the 7th, 1 out. Blue Jays leading 3-1. They will love to add some more to the run column. I got you, Mystic MMA. Snell sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just misses. 1-2 now to Schneider. If you're just joining us, top of the 7th, runners on first and second, 1-2 count to Schneider. Blue Jays leading 3-1. The 1-2. Ball gets away from Smith. And Barger will go to third. As the ball got away from Smith, so we got runners on first and third now. With 1 out, it's a 2-2 count. Just waiting for the off season. Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely a lot to talk about in the off season. As Snell sets the 2-2. Full count, blocked by Smith. So big pitch coming up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is waiting on deck. As Snell sets here on the 3-2, the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, and Schneider strikes out. That is the 7th strikeout for Blake Snell. That's a big strikeout for Blake Snell. 2 outs now. And now that's going to do it. Dave Roberts is going to take Blake Snell out of the game. That was a big out there by Blake Snell. So that's going to do it for Blake Snell. Got to give him some credit. Did everything he can to keep the team in the game. So 6 2/3 for Snell. Gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts, but he is responsible for the runners on base. So you better hope that Edgardo Henriquez can get the final out here. Do you walk Guerrero here and load the bases up for Bo Bichette? You know, I don't think it would be a bad idea. It's still a risk with the bases loaded, but then you're getting to Bo Bichette. I mean, either way you look at it, it's a risk. And anybody who wants to join the Yankee Discord, the link is right there. It's a pretty cool group of people in that Yankee Discord. I'm in that Discord myself. You said B- C+ outing. I'll give him a B-, honestly, because this outing of his was much better than where it was game 1. Game 1 was a bad outing for him. That one was like below average. This one, I would agree with you, Mystic MMA. Probably I would say B-. Yankees country. I'm not really rooting for anybody, man. I just want to see a good World Series, really. I was actually excited for this World Series. I was like, this is going to be a fun one, and it has been so far. Well, let's get back to the game here. So here's Henriquez to try and get the final out here. It looks like they're going to pitch to Guerrero Jr. First pitch is ball 1. How so, Mystic MMA? Here's the 1-0. Oh, swing and a miss. 1-1. 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Jimenez takes his lead at first. Barger at third. The 1-1. Upstairs, 2 balls, 1 strike. Eight home runs, 5 strikeouts for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in this postseason. The 2-1. Inside, 3-1 now to Vladdy. The 3-1. Foul ball. It's a full count, so that'll release Jimenez from first base. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big pitch coming up. As Henriquez sets here on the 3-2. Here's the payoff. Ball 4, the ball gets away, and Barger's going to score on a wild pitch. It is now a 4-1 game. So runners on first and second now with 2 outs. And that's going to bring Bo Bichette to the plate now. So 4-1 game now. Toronto's leading. They add another run to the scoreboard as Bichette takes strike 1. Bichette is 0 for 3. He's 4 for 14 in the World Series. The 0-1. 1-1. Harsh that goes against Snell probably will let him work out of this. I mean, you might as well let him. I mean, I thought, you know what, you left him in there already. It's like you might as well have just like let him finish the inning. But two and one now to Bichette. Three and one now to Bo Bichette. The 3-1. And there's a base hit to right field. And that's going to score another run. It's a 5-1 game. And the Blue Jays best is making it happen here in this top of the 7th. So the Blue Jays best is coming through in the clutch. And Game 6 probable. So Game 6 will be Yoshinobu Yamamoto versus Kevin Gausman. Yamamoto pitched a complete game against the Blue Jays. So that'll be Friday night's game. And here is Alejandro Kirk, who's 1 for 3. Ball 1 to Kirk. As Henriquez sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. And the dirt. 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0. Henriquez is struggling here in this inning. Blue Jays are up 5-1 here in the top of the 7th. As Henriquez sets here on the 3-0. The pitch. Ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to Kirk. And the nightmare inning is going to continue as Dave Roberts has seen enough. He's made his call to the bullpen. Let's see who's going to come into the game. And I'm going to take a quick break myself. I will be right back, folks, as a pitching change is going down. I'll be right back. All right, we're back to the game here, folks. Here's Anthony Banda on the mound, the lefty, facing Dalton Varsho. So it's been a nightmare inning here in the 7th inning for the Dodgers. Toronto's bats coming through. It's a 5-1 game. They put up 2 more runs. It's 1-1 now to Varsho. Slow Burner says, let's go Blue Jays. Birdseye 11 says, my kid has tickets for game 6 and 7. Gossman's his guy. Don't know if he can beat Yamamoto, but yeah, for sure. We'll see, man. And Edmund fields it, throws the second for the force out. And just like that, we are going to the bottom of the 7th. It's the 7th inning stretch. So get up, stretch, get some food, get a drink, get a snack, folks. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you all with some tunes. I'll be right back. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out. I'll be right back. All right, we're back to the game. Sorry, I'm a little late. Freddie Freeman just struck out. So 12 strikeouts for Trey Yesavage. He is just living up to his name. He is in a savage mode. And here is Teoscar Hernandez at the plate. Got Dominguez and Fluharty warming up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. Foul ball, 1-2. Yesavage at 96 pitches. One, two. There's a grounder, a slow roller, as Clement will not be able to make a play. So it's going to be a single for Teoscar Hernandez. And here is Tommy Edman, who's 0 for 2, takes a strike. The 0-1. Oh, swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here to Edman, 1 out. Blue Jays leading 5-1. Ball 1, 1-2 to Edman. That was the 100th pitch by Yesavage. Two and two, pitches in the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2, full count. Got Max Muncy waiting on deck. Yesavage sets here on the 3-2 to pitch. As Edman gets a piece of it. Still staying alive. Still 3-2. Another 3-2 pitch. It's a grounder. This could be 2. There's 1. And there's 2. An inning-ending double play. And Yesavage gets through 7. What an outing by Trey Yesavage. And we're going to the top of the 8th. The Blue Jays are just on fire in tonight's game. Gotta love what this guy's doing, man. Yesavage is a beast. Dude's a beast. Yeah, it's looking like the Blue Jays are going to take this one, and if that's the case, going back to Toronto, leading the series 3-2, that is big. That is going to be big for the Blue Jays. That is going to be big for the Blue Jays. And game 6 and 7, both in Toronto. Man, and Blue Jays' chances all of a sudden, man, skyrocket big time. I know I've had some folks ask me if I would be upset if the Blue Jays won. Honestly, no, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be upset whatsoever. I mean, they earned the right to be here. And if they ended up winning, I mean, they earned it for sure. But the top of the 8th will be coming up. And it'll be Clement, Barger, and IKF due up. Last time there was a World Series, Game 6 in Toronto, Adam Sandler ended up adopting a kid in Big Dad. Right, Mystic MMA? That's funny. Let's see what the poll says. So there's 54 votes. And so far, 76% of you said the Blue Jays were going to take Game 5. And so far, it's looking that way. But Yesavage, man, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, only gave up the 1 run, no walks, struck out a dozen. And here's Ernie Clement, fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. They're definitely excited there at Rogers Center as the Blue Jays fans are having their watch party at Rogers Center, and foul ball by Clement, 0-2. And there's a single to center field. So Clement starting things off in the top of the 8th with a single. What's up, SGA? He says, go Jays. I would expect you to say that, of course. Here's Addison Barger, who's 2 for 2 tonight. First pitch, strike 1. Got him with the sinker. Oh and 1 here to Barger. The 0-1 is in there for a strike. Got him with another sinker. 0-2 now to Barger. Oh, 2 pitch. Throw over to first. The 0-2. And the ball gets away from Smith as Clement will take second base. So runner on second with nobody out. The 1-2. There's a grounder. Edman fields it, throws over to first for the first out of the inning. Clement moves over to third, so Barger did his job. That's going to bring IKF to the plate. And he gets his first hit of the World Series, and that's going to be an RBI single for IKF. It's a 6-1 game. So runner on first now, 1 out. And here's Andres Jimenez at the plate. First pitch. Foul ball as IKF was attempting to steal. And that pitch is popped up left field. Out number 2 as Alex Call makes the catch. So 2 outs now. And here comes Miles Straw to the plate. Right, Mystic MMA? And Straw is 0 for 7 in this World Series. Throw over to first to check on IKF. And the first pitch to Straw is upstairs, ball 1, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes here to Straw. 3-0 now to Straw. Miles Straw had come into the game for Davis Schneider as a defensive replacement. The 3-0. And the throw to second and a stolen base for IKF. It's 3-1 now to Straw. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Miles Straw. Here's the pitch. That is popped up, foul territory. Will Smith tracking it down, but it is out of play. It is now a full count to Miles Straw. Payoff pitch coming up. And here it is. That is popped up right side. Freeman is right there. Makes the catch for the final out. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th here, folks. So the Blue Jays are 6 outs away from winning this game. And we're going to a commercial break. I'm going to take another break. I will be right back, folks. Don't go away. All right, I'm back, folks. So still in a commercial break. The game will resume here momentarily. The Blue Jays have a 6-1 lead. Looks like we have Sir Anthony Dominguez, who's going to pitch here in the bottom of the 8th. Max Muncy's leading things off here for the Dodgers. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. What's up, Stephen B? Thank you so much, Stephen B. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love, man. Appreciate it. It was a great birthday. Thank you very much. 0-2 to Max Muncy. There's a grounder. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fields it, tosses it to Dominguez for the first out of the inning. So Max Muncy grounds out. He's 0 for 3. And that's going to bring Kike Hernandez to the plate, who got the only run on the board with a solo home run earlier in the game. First pitch is a foul ball, 0-1. 0-2 now to Kike. Oh, swing and a miss, and Kike Hernandez strikes out. That's the first strikeout for Sir Anthony Dominguez. We got Alex Call at the plate. He takes ball one. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2, 2-0 now to Alex Call. Call is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. 3-1 now to Call. There's a strike. Call thought it was ball 4. Umpire said not so fast. It's a full count now to Alex Call. Definitely understood why he thought it was ball 4. Pitch was below the strike zone. Can't wait till the ABS system comes around for next season. The payoff, that's ball 4 as Alex Call draws a 2-out walk. And here is Shohei Ohtani, who's coming to the plate with 2 outs, 1 man on. Lou says, can't believe this upset. I mean, better believe it, man. Blue Jays are the real deal. We got 34 likes in the chat. Thank you all for the likes. All right to Guerrero Jr. and slaps the bag for the final out. And we're going to the top of the 9th here, folks. Game is slowly winding down. Well, we're getting to the final inning, top of the 9th coming up here, folks. So it'll be Guerrero Jr., Bichette, and Kirk coming up. But the Blue Jays, man, the Blue Jays trying to prove something to the baseball world. Blue says, no way the Dodgers win in Toronto 2 games. I mean, it's going to be tough. You know, it's going to be tough. I mean, they have a chance to take Game 6. You know, it's going to be Kevin Gausman versus Yamamoto. Yamamoto pitched a complete game in his last outing. That's the second complete game in the postseason for Yamamoto. Can he do it again? I don't know, but I mean, he's gonna have to pitch another gem. That's for sure. But yeah, winning two in a row against Toronto, that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard. But baseball is a funny sport, man. Baseball is a funny sport. You never know what's going to happen. But the game will resume here momentarily, folks. Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. Top of the ninth will be coming up. Game's been almost 3 hours. I've been live for officially over 3 hours now. All right, let's get back to the game. Here's Treinen in the game. Blake Treinen. It's 1-0 here to Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's 1 for 2 with a walk. Grounded foul, 1-1. Alan Evangelista says this Toronto juggernaut started when they train wrecked the Yankees earlier in the season, somehow stole their mojo. Yeah, something switched with the Blue Jays, man, in the middle of the season. Something happened, and then they just went off. So 1-1. Grounded foul, 1-2. So 1-2. Right back to Treinen, who tosses it to first and gets Vladdy out for the first out of the inning. You got George Springer looking on there. You know, speaking of George Springer, you know, obviously he didn't play last night or tonight, and I thought maybe, you know, these guys were going to have a hard time with George Springer being out, but no, man, the rest of the lineup is stepping up big time. And here's Bo Bichette, swings and misses on the first pitch. He is 1 for 4 tonight. And the 0-1. Pitch is low for ball one, 1-1. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2, foul ball. The 1-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Bichette. The 2-2, foul ball, still 2-2 to Bichette. Treinen sets. The 2-2. A grounder hits Edman, fields it, throws over to first for out number 2. Looked like Springer was he coming in as a pinch runner? Looks like he's putting his helmet away, so looked like he was gonna make an appearance. Doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. But here's Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch is outside, ball 1. And it's a grounder right to Freeman, who ticket himself, steps on the bag for out number 3. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Final chance for the Dodgers. Smith, Betts, and Freeman coming up. As the Blue Jays look to take a 3-2 lead here in the World Series. They look to take Game 5. And we are in a commercial break. I'll take one more break. I'll be right back. All right, we're back to the game. Bottom of the 9th, Jeff Hoffman is in for the Blue Jays to try and close this thing out. And the first pitch goes to the backstop. 1-0. Will Smith is at the plate. He is 0 for 3. As Hoffman sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Will Smith. The 2-1. Foul ball, 2-2. One through four hitters tonight for the Dodgers. 0 for 12 with 7 strikeouts. Not what you expected from this from those guys. The 2-2. Full count. The 3-2. And Smith hits that ball to left field. That's going to be a single for Will Smith. So runner on first with nobody out. And that should bring Mookie Betts to the plate. So Betts is 0 for 3. A couple of strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch, strike one. The 0-1. Outside 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2 now to Mookie Betts. One ball, 2 strikes here to Mookie Betts. Runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the 9th. The 1-2. Pitches in the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Foul back, still 2-2. The 2-2. And Betts hits that ball to left field. Playable for Miles Straw. Makes the catch for out number 1. As Will Smith will get back to first base, and that'll bring Freddie Freeman to the plate. Here's Freddie Freeman, who's 0 for 2, was also hit by a pitch. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th with a runner on first for the Dodgers. Toronto leading this game 6-1. Blue Jays are 2 outs away from winning Game 5 to take a 3-2 lead as Freeman takes ball 1 inside. The 1-0 is 2-0 now. The 2-0. Foul ball, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Oh, swing and a miss. 2-2 now to Freddie Freeman. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. A swing and a miss, and Freeman strikes out. He's 0 for 3 tonight. First strikeout for Hoffman. Blue Jays are 1 win away from winning Game 5 to take a 3-2 lead going back to Toronto. Game 6 will be on Friday night. And here's Teoscar Hernandez, who's 2 for 3 tonight. It is up to him to keep this game alive. Blue Jays are down to their final out. It's 0-1 to Teoscar. There's strike 2. 0-2 now to Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar Hernandez down to his final strike. The Blue Jays need 1 more out to take Game 5. As Hoffman sets here on the 0-2. The pitch just misses. 1-2. The 1-2. 2-2 now to Hernandez. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the Blue Jays take Game 5. They are up 3-2 here in the World Series. They are 1 win away from winning the World Series. Game 6 will be on Friday night. Can they win Game 6? Is this the Blue Jays' year? Game 5 winner, when series is tied 2-2, wins 60%, 67% of the series. So that's a World Series fact. So the odds are in the Blue Jays' favor here, folks. But the Blue Jays did it again here, folks, with Game 5. They have a 3-2 lead now against the Dodgers, with Game 6 going back to Toronto on Friday night. And if there is a Game 7, Game 7 will also be in Toronto. But it'll be another rematch with Kevin Gausman and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Let's see what happens here, folks. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you all very much for tuning in. You guys and gals are the best. The Blue Jays take Game 5, and they win this game 6-1, and they have a 3-2 lead. They are 1 win away from winning the World Series. It'll be the first one in 32 years if they do. But Toronto is trying to prove something here, folks. They're trying to prove something here. What a series so far. What a series so far. But thank you, Yankees country. And thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you all very much for the support. Make sure you all hit the like button on the way out if you haven't yet. Hit that subscribe button if you're watching for the first time. Greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. Thank you all very much. Everybody have a great night. Hopefully I'll see you all on Friday night. Thank you all very, very much. Have a great night, and I will see you all next time.